Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've seen all the evidence, you've heard all the evidence, and after the lawyers give their closing arguments right now, the judge will instruct you as to the law you need to apply in this case, and he will also instruct you as to what the state's burden of proof is, and that's reasonable doubt. And then you have to apply reasonable doubt to each and every element that the state has charged in this case against my client. I'm going to give you a little story right now that will help you understand reasonable doubt. I'm going to take you back to 1859, Niagara Falls, northern New York. If you don't know what it is, it's a huge waterfall, separates Canada and the United States. It's a big tourist attraction. Anything that goes over Niagara Falls, that's the end of it. Well, there's a guy by the name of Charles Blond in 1859. Goes to Niagara Falls. He's a daredevil. He says to himself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk from the U.S. side to the Canadian side on a high wire, a rope, 2,200 feet, made out of hemp, because it's in the 1800s. Day comes, it's hyped, people on both sides are going crazy, they're taking bets that he's going to fall, there's kids there, there's mothers there, everybody wants to see this. Blondin gets there that day, has got his pole, walks right across to the Canadian side, not a problem. Turns around, walks back. Not a problem with the pole, people are going nuts, but Blondin, you know what, after this happens, he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come back in a month and do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with a wheelbarrow. A month later, time comes, that same rope stretched across, it's being like held by rocks and stuff, and Blondin gets there, he's got a wheelbarrow, walks right across to the Canadian side, waves, they put a blindfold on him, walks right back to the American side, and then he walks backwards to the Canadian side with a blindfold in. And when he gets to the Canadian side this time, he has a little interaction with the crowd. And he says, how many of you think that I can do that again? The crowd's like, oh, do it, go for it, go for it. How many of you people think or know that I can do that again? They're going nuts. Do it, go, do it again. So Blondin's looking around and he sees a guy standing there. He says, sir, you think I can do that again? And the guy goes, you've proven yourself. I definitely think you can do that again. He says, sir, do you know that I can do that again? And the guy goes, yeah, I know you can do it again. So Blondin looks around and he says to the guy, okay, get in the wheelbarrow. Now that moment right now that you're feeling, get in the wheelbarrow, that this guy is looking at, deciding, that's reasonable doubt. He doesn't get in the wheelbarrow. He's going to stay on the Canadian side. Do not get in the wheelbarrow with the state in this case. Stay on land with reasonable doubt. They have not given you enough to make you get in that wheelbarrow and take you across to the U.S. side. Don't do it.